Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. We are headed into the bird area for a little bit of the good, the bad, the ugly. This is the ugly. The pond is ugly. Now, you've seen it just a couple days ago and it was not ugly. Today it is ugly. And you know, I have farm hubby who would be horrified if I showed it to you, but we're showing it to you anyway. And I'm doing it for a reason. This pretty much popped up overnight. It is, hello turkey, I know. It's just algae, and it's just a thin sheen. I mean, you can see when the ducks cut through it, it moves. But one of the things I wanted to show you, and the reason I want to show it to you, is I've talked before about our aeration and why we use it to keep the pond from going stagnant. Hopefully, and it's hard for me to see if it's happening, but hopefully you're able to see where the aeration is keeping that algae away. And in fact, you know, all the brush, all the leaves, all the stuff that is blown in from some of the storms we've had are moving almost as if there's a current, and that's coming from the aeration. We have both rounds of aeration moving. Maybe you can see it better from this angle, right? You can see how around the bubbles, no algae. Everywhere else, algae. Now, we do absolutely try and prevent algae growth, because certainly an overgrowth of algae is not healthy for any pond. But this is just part of life, right? And it's not a bad thing. It'll actually go away quite quickly. It won't stick around and become a heavy load of algae. There's a really good angle at it and how the aeration is working to maintain that. So there's a couple of things we do to prevent intense algae buildup. At this time of the year, really sort of the July time frame, we add in a UV resistant dye. It's perfectly safe for the animals. It doesn't turn them colors. It just changes the water color and makes it so that the sun doesn't penetrate deeply into it. And that is why all of this algae is on the surface and not growing from the bottom up and creating just a big boggy mess. Second is the aeration. The aeration, as you can see, keeps it from really becoming solid, right? It's a bloom. It's a bloom of vegetation. It's actually almost microscopic vegetation. I'm coming over to the shallow end where things are a little, well, shallow because we've had some dry weather. So you can see it's not penetrating deep to the rock layer. It's not creating a carpet. It's just a vegetation bloom. Between the ducks and the geese moving it around, the aeration keeping it from ever becoming anchored, the critters, the bugs, the slugs, the tadpoles, if there's any left, the fish, yes, there's fish in there, the ducks themselves, the geese, all will partake in maintaining and removing it. So while today things look ugly, tomorrow it won't be clear, but it could potentially be clear, you know, the next day or the day after. It doesn't stick around long, and that's because of the couple of things we do with that UV prevention and the aeration, and then the help of the animals. So I did want to show it to you, even though it's not pretty. It's definitely ugly today, because I think it's interesting to see the progression throughout the seasons, and how, you know, just a little bit of care and attention takes care of the pond naturally. I did show you the bottom and the shallow end, right? It's a natural pond. It does not have a liner. It does not have a filter. So all of this contributes to keeping it healthy. It's a little low right now because we're not in a drought, thankfully, but we are in a drier portion of the summer. So when we get another good thunder boomer that comes through, or we get another good summer storm, it'll fill up, all this algae will be long gone, and we'll be back to clear. Just kind of neat. There you go. I promised. Oh, well, actually, I asked and you said you want to see the good, the bad, the ugly. So we're seeing the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm doing a quick egg check here while I'm standing here just to save me from having to do it later. So you're coming along for the ride. But otherwise, that was the message for today. I hope you are having a fabulous day wherever you are in this world. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be kind, and I will see you at the next one. Bye for now.